Love you all. Welcome, all you lovers, to the Florida Love Show. This is your love hour right before happy hour, sponsored by Florida Love. Join us each week as we spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. Now, back to spreading love.
The Florida Love Show theme song. With lots of love for you, Kenny. In the Florida Love Show, paying love forward is the theme. It's the Florida Love Show, hosted by Kenny and his dream. Every special guest brings their love to the set, and the interview flies, it all comes alive, like a duet. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. In the Florida Love Show, Kenny in red is your guide. He wears many hearts, though he has a very special side. Now in Brooklyn Cafe, there's a big love buffet with roses galore, and you are adored. Come take a bouquet. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Send the gift of love and pay it forward and go. Give a kiss, give a hug. It's the Florida Love Show.
Welcome, all you lovers, to the Florida Love Show on this beautiful Florida Love Friday. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for watching. We have a really amazing show today. And today I have a love virus. And what I find is when I wear my love glasses, all I can see is love. And it's always up to me to choose love every single day so that I can love everybody. And I want to thank Pat Rogers for sending me these awesome glasses. Pat's an amazing, amazing coach. So thank you, Pat. I love you so much. These are incredible. And I so look forward to wearing them with you when you do your online launch. So I got all my love prepared today. I go around, I always wear my Florida Love mask so that I protect myself and others, and I spread love in the Florida community, and I transform the world with love. And then I always carry my rose. And I always say, who can I give a rose to today? Who can I say I love you today? Because I say I love you to everybody. And love is simple. So love is the absence of judgment. And it's just, for me, it's like being angry and resentful and swallowing poison. I'm just not interested in that. I'm just interested in loving everybody. So who could you go out and give a rose to today? Who could you go out and say, I love you today? Matter of fact, maybe the person next to you. Just say, I love you to the person next to you. I mean, I went out today. I said, I love you to my doorman. He said, I love you back. I said, I love you to the cashier in Publix. She said, I love you back. It's so much fun. Love is so much fun, and love is freedom. And it was really, I was laughing today because I bought these beautiful flowers at Publix, and these are called the Freedom Bouquets. No accident. The Freedom Bouquets, because they're love, and love is freedom. So who could we go out and say, I love you to? We're here to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. That's what Florida Love is about. So we have a huge love march this Sunday in Lake Worth at Publix on Military. If you go to Roses for Change, you can check it out. The Sun Sentinel is probably going to be there to write an article, so that's very exciting because, again, thank you to the media because with the media, we can really spread the love. Right now, it's spreading all over the country, spread it all over the world. So I'm very excited about that. And so I'm going to play the news segment. I was on the news a few weeks ago regarding Roses for Change. And again, for me, I just found that by giving out roses, it made such a huge difference. And after George Floyd's death, I just had to give out roses to every African American and just love them. So I'm going to play the video now, the news video.
Welcome back. Now at 5:30, who couldn't use a little love right now?
One Pompano Beach businessman is making it his mission to spread love all around by giving out the flower of love to random strangers. CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo has this heartwarming story.
There's an old song with lyrics that say what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Ken Lehrman is living that moment in a movement he created called Roses for Change.
We love you.
The idea for Roses for Change came about after the death of George Floyd and the turmoil that followed.
I felt their pain. And for me, I don't see color. I mean, I see us all as human beings. And we all can love each other. I mean, love is simple.
Ken, who owns his own printing business for 35 years, appropriately named the Happy Printer, decided to spring into action, purchasing dozens of roses he could hand out.
The first thing I did was I went to Whole Foods and I also went to Publix and I gave out roses to all the African Americans in the store. And I said, I love you. And they said, I love you back. And they said, God bless you. And they said, we need love more now than ever before.
Ken was so moved by the response, he posted pictures on Facebook, receiving 600 likes. Suddenly, Roses for Change on Facebook was born. His followers wanted to join him, buying roses too, and it's now become a movement, spreading love to people of all races. We recently caught up with them in Boca Raton.
I just want to say I love you. Have a wonderful day.
Michelle Bellman, who had never met Ken in person, wanted in on the love train and came out on this day to volunteer.
His message is just of love and love yourself and love one another. And he speaks to my soul and he speaks to me because I love to spread love as well.
Some were skeptical, wondering if there's a catch to these random acts of kindness. But for those who understood it, it meant the world.
I think it's just amazing. This is really, really nice. You're really showing your love. You're taking your time to do this. Just amazing. And the red flowers, forget it. Just bringing brightness to this world. It's much needed. Thank you so much.
Seriously, so sweet.
Can you imagine what a world it would be like if we just all gave roses to each other instead of what's actually going on? Like, to me, that's a way to spread a message. Spread the message of love.
Lucky me, I received my rose. For more information on Roses for Change when they meet every Friday, go on to our website at cbsmiami.com. I'm Lisa Petrillo, Smelling Sweet, CBS 4 News.
Love you, Lisa Petrillo. Smelling sweet. So I also want to send a shout out to everybody who is recovering from the coronavirus. And I want to send them all my love. To me, love is curing. Love is healing. So I'm sending out all my healing love. I want to send a shout out to Michelle Love. I want to send a shout out to Wendy Love. I want to send a shout out to everybody who is dealing with whether they're not feeling well or whatever it is during this whole pandemic. I want to send out all my love to you, sending you love and healing prayers. So I had a love march in Coral Springs last, like 2 weeks ago, actually. And I did a little slideshow about that. And I just want to share with you that because it was really incredible. We had the mayor, Scott, from Coral Springs. And so if we could please share that, the love march from last week from Coral Springs, that would be really awesome. So thank you to Scott, Mayor of Coral Springs, for joining me on the Love March. It was amazing. Also, Lisa Love, Erica Love, Vinny Love, the photographer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it was really an extraordinary day. And so Sunday at noon in Lake Worth, I look forward to seeing you all there. I want to thank Diana Love for creating it. Right now, people are creating love marches all over the country. So let's spread the love. Love will keep us together. And so today I have a really special guest, Judy Love. And Judy is an award-winning actress. She's going to sing some love songs for us. She's going to share with us. She's been on TV series. She's been in movies. She's a writer, an author, a director, a producer. And so I'm going to bring on Judy right now, Judy Love. I love you, Judy. Welcome to the Florida Love Show.
I love you. Thank you.
And you're wearing your beautiful red today. I love it.
I'm wearing my heart. See, I'm wearing my heart.
Yes.
This is my love romantic dress. I have love all around here. So.
Well, we're going to have lots of love and romance today with all the stuff that you've created around love and romance. Then we're going to have Betty, our love and romance coach. So you're going to sing a very moving love song today. And so Judy, share a little bit about you and, you know, what you've been up to regarding acting and directing and everything you do.
Right now? Okay.
Yeah.
Before I sing? Okay. So I've been an actress for over 20 years. I've done everything theater, I've done film, TV, voiceover. I've been on different series. I am on a French TV series right now, which is coming out soon. I'm directing a documentary right now about tolerance. And it's my mother's story. She was a hidden child in the Holocaust. And she escaped by herself when she was 6 years old across the French-Swiss border. And it's a passion project that I have because it's about promoting kindness. Because the only reason that she survived and my grandparents survived because guards and prison guards. They were in the prison camps, and police who wanted to arrest them ended up saving them and changing. They had a change of heart, and they ended up saving them. So that's my documentary I'm working on. It's called Run Runya, and it is. We're currently still in production right now. We are still fundraising for it to shoot the second half because of COVID. Our fundraising attempts kind of, we couldn't do it. We couldn't put on our fundraiser. So we're working on that, on the financing on that, and to shoot and edit that. And I'm also an author as well. I began channeling in 2012. I was in a low point in my life, and just something happened, and someone told me I should get down on my hands and knees and pray and see what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And I got a very, very clear message that I was supposed to be acting. My mission is to touch people's hearts, and that I'm supposed to be an activist, and every project that I do has to be something with meaning that's going to make a difference to people on this planet. And I opened my book to write, because I meditate and write, and all of a sudden this stuff just started coming through me, and I wrote 5 books of spiritual success, and it's all channeled. It just kept coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And so that's, my mission is to make a difference on the planet. And I'm doing that all around the world right now. I work a lot in France as well.
Beautiful, 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 Judy. So beautiful. So you touch people's hearts, and I know you're going to touch people's hearts with these love songs you're about to sing and make a huge difference in the world. So please let everybody know, what love songs would you love to sing today?
So I'm going to sing, and it's funny. I'm going to sing "Hopelessly Devoted to You," which I used to sing as a little kid on a CB radio, plugged into my parents' stereo, and I would sit and pretend I was Olivia Newton-John. So I'm going to sing that, and I'm also going to sing "Fever" by Peggy Lee. Opposite spectrums. Guess mine is nursed, heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know. There's just no getting over you. You know I'm just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you. But babe, can't you see there's nothing else for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. My head is saying, fool, forget him. My heart is saying, don't let go. Oh, hold on till the end. That's what I intend to do. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you.
Beautiful. Woo! Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
So, Judy, tell everybody about Fever, because it's a great song.
What would you like to know about fever?
Well,
we all have fever. It's that
yes, but
passion.
how come-
It's the passion.
Yep.
Huh?
Hmm.
It's the
So the
passion we all
passion.
have inside. Yeah. So hopelessly devoted, you don't have what you want, but you have inside of you this passion that needs to come out and needs, we all have it. It's been around since olden times.
So, letting the passion out,
I'm letting it out.
letting the love out.
I need to let it all out. Let
Let it all out.
Okay. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Can you hear the music? Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, you get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning and fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning and fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet, and Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame that give us fever. When we kisseth, fever with our flaming youth. Fever, I'm on fire. Fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas, they had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare, he gives me fever. With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus, Daddy, won't you treat me right? Now you listen to my speech. Here's a point that I have made. Chicks are born to give you fever. Be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever. When you kiss them, fever let you live and burn. Fever until you sizzle, and what a lovely way to burn. 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 What a lovely way to burn.
Passion. Passion. And it's so great because love encompasses everything, passion, romance, everything. And
It does.
Judy, I want to show, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm just lowering.
Judy, I want to show you a drama clip because I want everybody to get an idea of some of the shows you've been on and movies.
Okay.
So please show Judy's drama clip.
Honey? Hey, have you seen my checkbook?
Yeah, it's downstairs in the living room. Darling, are you okay?
Fine.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna take the dog for a walk.
Okay.
She's getting back with Bruce.
No way, after that whole thing?
Well, forget that. If John forgot my 10th anniversary, I would be out of there before you could say Raoul Felder.
I mean, where's your sense of pride?
She said love is stronger than pride.
Bruce's bank account? Stronger than both.
Hey! Oh my God!
What did he look like?
He was tallish, around 6 feet, medium build. He had a tattoo on his arm.
I'm Pauline Pearson. And that out there, that's my husband, Jay. Jay and I would love to get to know the both of you better. We want you to be part of our family. How would you like to come and live with us at our home and try that out for a while? Would you like that?
Get your ass back in that seat. I won't ask again.
Jay, I want to talk to you in the other room. Now.
You saved my life. I thought I was gonna die out there.
I'm surprised you didn't just stay with your car.
Well, I didn't think it was that far back from the last gas station we passed.
It's quite a ways.
Might we pull over?
You gotta go?
Get back to the car. Fuck off. Don't be an idiot. Get back to the car.
Are you fucking insane? It's 120 degrees in that thing. I'm not gonna die like some forgotten dog.
Suit yourself.
Don't get all smug on me. I'm not the fucking super genius who parked the car in this shithole.
The world's energy needs will double by 2050. So don't you think, gentlemen, that electrical energy management is essential to our planet and your business?
I'm looking for more ancient gossip. 10 years ago, he was this young, hotshot anchor in Memphis.
David, Meredith, is there a connection?
What's it worth?
Look, do you want to walk out of here?
Like when?
Like right now.
No. Sweetie, put your skirt down. This is not the place. I don't make a fool out of yourself. Fuck. I'm gonna take you home tonight. You're in no condition to drive. Good morning.
What happened to you?
I caught it on the corner of the wardrobe door.
Again, this can continue, Amanda.
Kim, just don't, okay? Just stop. That's all that mattered to you. This house, this country, this France, the women. 10 years I waited for you! You know what it's like? You know what it's like to wait for someone, to put your life on hold for someone. You know what it's like? You know what it's like? I wasted my life. You have no idea. I love you, Tom.
Suis ta copine, tu te rappelles de moi.
So, Judy, what were some of the things you were in?
Taken 3, Law and Order. There was a film on there called 4 Weeks, 4 Hours, which is a feature film, which is in the desert. A film called The Warrior and the Savior. A film called Summer in Provence, which was shot in France. Yeah, so the demo reel is, I don't have new stuff on there because normally when you shoot something, it takes a while to, it's a couple years old, but it takes a while before the film or the series or whatever it is comes out. So I've done a lot of films in the last year, since last year, and I'm on a TV series right now, which is not on there yet. So
You love acting, don't you?
I do love acting. Yes, I do. I love it. It's my passion. I love it. It's so much fun. I'm so happy when it is. It's like, for me, it's like singing and acting, I just feel filled with love. It's like being in love for me because I'm living my passion and I'm doing what I love, and I can transmit that to other people. You first have to fill yourself with love before you can give it to other people. You have, so I'm filling myself with love and giving my gifts to others.
Yeah, and originally you had a corporate job, and then you decided this was your passion.
Well, I didn't have a corporate job. I had my own business. I've never
had your own business. You had your own business.
I had my own business, and someone said, I was right after school, and someone said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I said, I don't know, not doing this. And I had a showroom it was my own thing, on 7th Avenue in New York City, and I had an employee and employees, and I was like, gosh, I'm not here. I don't know what I want to do, but I don't think it's this. And I read What Color Is Your Parachute, that book, and everything pointed to acting, Everything was acting and singing and directing and filmmaking, and I said, oh my God, how am I going to do that? Like, I've never even did that as a kid, but that was what I was always doing. As a child, I was always doing that, and I was always singing. I was always performing in my basement and putting on shows and stuff like that. So I said, I have to follow my passion, and I gave up my business, and I went into acting school at that moment, and I studied with all the best teachers in New York and the founders of the Actors Studio, and I wanted to study with everyone at once because I wanted to be the best actress ever. And before I went to California, I wanted to be the best, and so I just totally immersed myself in it, and then moved out to LA, and now I'm back in New York.
Judy, I want to show the comedy reel just to show what you do in comedy as well.
I want to say something about the comedy reel. So at first I was only cast in drama, and people would, and I said, I'm funny. I'm funny. That's who I am. I'm funny. I'm not. So I said, I have to make my own film. Nobody would cast me in comedy. I wouldn't even go out for auditions for comedy. So I made my own film, which is there's clips of this on this that you're going to see. It's called Only in Paris. And I won a bunch of awards for it, at the New York Independent Film Festival. I got Best Actress. I got Best Short. It was clips from it. It was a short film I made. Best Short, Best Romantic Comedy. So that goes to show, it's like, if you feel like you're not being seen as who you are, you need to create your own vehicle. You have to be there for you, to do that. So go ahead.
Okay, great. Please show the comedy.
Please don't get up. Save your energy.
You're not going to charge me.
Charge you? Oh my God, no. I am so not like that.
I've never done this before.
I'm okay.
Isn't this one darling? It also comes in eggplant, ivory, and fuchsia.
I don't think so. It's for my daughter.
Leopard. Casual, but chic. It's perfect for parties.
Hello?
Hi, I think I might have got the wrong number. I'm trying to reach Roger Cressy.
He's taking a shower.
Excuse my French, but who the heck is this?
Make her tell us who these guys are.
Guys and gals, men
and women. Diversity.
Diversity.
Wow. Diversity, yes,
So-
that's what we need right now. Love, diversity, yes.
So another thing, so from Only in Paris, I think you're going to show the clip from Lala. Yeah.
Yes.
So the film Only in Paris, I was looking for a singer to sing a song for the film, like the theme song of the film, and I kept going around and asking people and trying to find a French singer or an American singer who sang about France or with a French accent, and I couldn't find anyone, and it was really frustrating. I kept hearing different singers, and then I said, wait a minute, I can do that. That's me. I'm looking for me. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I wrote 12 songs in the middle of the night. And I had never written a song in my life. And one of the songs was Paris Ooh La La, which is the song that you're going to see right now. And I heard the whole thing like in my mind. So we're in the music video that you're going to see. Literally, we're not done with it yet, so you're the first ones to ever see it, and it's a work in progress. But it's me singing. It's my song, so you'll see it, and it's about my love of Paris. It's about a woman who's obsessed. You think she's obsessed with a man, but in fact, she's obsessed with Paris, and it's all the love that we have, that us Americans, when we go to Paris, and we love Paris so much, and we're out of our minds, crazy with love for Paris. So that's that.
Okay, great. Let's spread the love to Paris. Please play Love for Paris.
Paris, ooh la la, Paris, ooh la la. The sidewalk cafes, the Eiffel Tower, the lovers kissing everywhere. Paris, ooh la la, Paris, ooh la la. Qu'est-ce que c'est cette chanson d'amour, de hâte, de jalousie? C'est bête que très peu de choses sont claires, ça serait mieux si tout finit bien. T'es où mon chéri, t'es où mon oulala? Je suis là, je te cherche, tu m'échappes, je te suis. T'es où mon oulala? Je sais bien que tu me veux, je sais bien que tu me veux, je sais bien que tu es oulala Paris. Je te donne mon amour Paris. Je te suis, mon amour, Paris. Je te suis, tu t'éclates, tu m'embrasses, je te... Ouh la la, Paris. Je te donne, mon amour, Paris. Je te suis, mon amour, Paris. Je te suis, tu t'éclates, tu m'embrasses, je te... Ouh la la, Paris. Paris, ooh la la, Paris, ooh la la. Je te suis, tu t'éclates, tu m'embrasses, je te... Ooh la la, Paris.
Wow, gotta love Paris. That Eiffel Tower, so romantic.
I love Paris.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So Judy, I really want to thank you. I want to thank you. I love you so much for being on the Florida Love Show today and showing us everything that you've created and touched so many hearts. And is there any message you'd like to leave with everybody today?
Yeah, I want to also tell people about some upcoming stuff I have coming up where they can see me and stuff. It's the I'm on a TV show. It's called La Garçonne. It's a French period TV series that takes place in the 1920s, and it's coming out in September. And it'll be streamed. We'll be able to watch it here. It's called La Garçonne. It's great. It's about a woman who pretends to be a guy and in the 1920s and goes into the police force. It's amazing. The scenery and everything is amazing. So I'm in that. I play a bisexual, crazy American woman in that avant-garde. She's more advanced than they are. And also a film called Tango Shalom, with Renee Taylor and Lainey Kazan and Joe Bologna. And I play the lead, and the lead female. It's about a Hasidic rabbi who gets a calling to dance the tango, and he can't because it's against his religion. So he has to go to all the other religions to ask for help. And it's about bringing cultures together and religions together. It's about love. It's about family. And I play his wife in that, the Rebbitzin in there. And then I have a bunch of other films which coming out. You can follow me on my website to see the films as they come out. And my message, the message that I want to give to everyone, love is so important. And many of the things that I've done it's all about coming back to yourself. It's self-love first, because we are our own best friend, and you have to love and treat yourself well, and then you can give to other people. It's like putting on a life preserver, a life preserver, not the life preserver, or a life preserver, or the mask when you're going down. You put the mask on first, and then you help the person next to you. So it's a daily thing of getting rid of all that stuff and the self-talk and the stuff that's negative, and creating, being your best friend, and boosting yourself up every single day, so that we can make our world better. We make ourselves better first, and then we give it out to everyone, and we connect with people that we meet. We connect our hearts with people that we meet. And as you go by someone on the street, just you bless them, and you can say silently to yourself. I know you go and you give the roses to people, but you can also say silently as you're walking by someone, I love you, namaste, may the light in me salute in you. So that's my parting words of wisdom. And you can learn more about my film as well, my documentary at it's kindnessofstrangersdoc.com, and you can watch trailers and see the documentary that I'm making. And then you can also contact me on Facebook. I have a fan page on Facebook. You can contact me on there, and then my website as well, judybeecher.com.
Great. So you can contact Judy on Facebook at her fan page, Judy Beecher, or at judybeecher.com, her website, or kindnessofstrangersdoc.com for the documentary. Did I get that right?
You did. And my I'm going to have a daily podcast soon on a page also, Zolis. It'll be on YouTube, Zolis, Mind, Body, Spirit Healing. I'm going to be doing that as well. I'm starting this week.
Great. So, Judy, again, I want to thank you. I love you so much. This was really extraordinary.
I love you. Thank you for having me.
Love you. Thank you so much.
And kisses to everybody. I give kisses to everyone out there that's watching too. I love you all, and just be in love all the time.
All right, so we're going to take a commercial break with that. Be in love all the time. I love you all. We're going to take a commercial break. Welcome back to the Florida Love Show. So, again, I have a love virus. This is great. And I'm going to bring on the love coach, who's amazing. She brings people together to find the man and woman of their dreams. So, Betty Love, I'm looking forward to this. Hi, Betty
Hello,
Love. How are
everybody.
you? I love you, love you, love you. So great to
Love
see
you
you.
too. Likewise.
Yes, so I'm looking forward to sharing with you some of the miracles you're creating around love with people. And so please share with everybody what have you been up to regarding love and love coaching?
Okay, so I have been a psychotherapist for over 30 years, working with everything from teenagers to families. But really, in the last few years, I have wanted to focus on love. So whether it's for singles, couples, people just wanting to improve their relationship with their parents and children. And I am the dating coach of one of the online dating websites. I have a private practice in Miami Shores. And thanks to these times, there's been a silver lining that I do a lot of virtual and teletherapy. And for the last 24 years, I was involved in the Adventures in Intimacy weekend workshops for couples all over the country. And that was really quite magical.
Betty, you and I were sharing about meeting the man and woman of our dreams, and I was sharing with you in the past how I had girlfriends who I couldn't be myself because I felt that they were being possessive or jealous. Like if I was dancing, they'd say I danced too sexy. And I know you had shared with me what your thoughts were on that.
Yeah, I think it's really important for all of us to be able to be our true selves and to be authentic, genuine, be honest about who we are, and also be vulnerable. And, you know, if the relationship is going to work out, then it will work out. And if it's not going to, then it won't. But wouldn't we want to know that sooner rather than later? So when I'm coaching people that are dating or people in new relationships, I often suggest to them, be your real self. You know, show who you genuinely are. And what is supposed to happen in the relationship will happen. One of the things my husband and I spoke about very early on when we were dating, we met on a dating website and we were getting to know each other long distance on the phone. And we said to each other, I'm going to show you who I really am. So that 3 months from now or 3 years from now, you're not wondering, who is this person? You know, this person used to bring me flowers, or this person used to bring me my coffee in the morning, and now they don't do that anymore. Sure, of course, we all want to put our best foot forward in the beginning of the relationship, but also let's show who we really are.
Yeah, and also you're in a ballroom dance contest, and you were sharing with me how your husband, who you found, the man of your dreams, lets you be you and to go be a dancer when he's not a dancer.
Exactly. We both accept who we are. We inspire each other to be better. We're very complimentary of each other. We don't try to change each other unless it's inspiring each other to be healthier, more spiritual. You know, we're both very growth oriented, but he's not into dancing, and he knows that for me, dancing is oxygen. I cannot live without dancing. And yes, next month, there's actually going to be a dance competition in West Palm Beach. So I will be performing 2 routines with my 2 partners. One is in honor of my husband. It tells the story of my husband and I. And the other one will be, for the first time, performed in competition, a routine for my father that passed away, and it tells the story of my childhood with my father and how he was my hero.
Yeah, and also Betty practices what she preaches, and that's, I mean, to me, she's the ultimate love coach because she's right there with you when she's coaching you. And one of the things I love about Betty is, you know, this week I'm like, Betty, you know, let's talk, and she's like, no, I have date night with my hubby. And I just love that.
Yes, it's important to nurture our relationships and take care of them. You know, and one of the things that's so important to me is to have integrity. I need to do in my own relationship what I teach people to do in theirs. Otherwise, I would not have integrity, and I need to have integrity. So yes, my husband and I are very conscious of our relationship, of taking care of it, of nurturing it, and giving it all the love that it deserves.
Yeah, and also, Betty, you had searched for a long time for the man of your dreams, and you found him. And please share a little bit about that story, like how you met the man of your dreams.
So I actually was married for 17 years to the father of my children. We were divorced, and then for 11 years I searched for my soulmate. And I found some love along the way, but it was not the one. And this is why I always encourage people to not settle. You can find love, but for me, I needed to find all the pieces of the puzzle also. And we met on a dating website. I'm their dating coach now. And it was a long distance relationship. So we really did a lot of getting to know each other on the phone, which is something that I encourage my singles to do now in this age of COVID. It's a great time to build emotional intimacy over the phone with someone, or Skyping or FaceTiming, because we don't have the physical distractions. We don't have the chemistry. We're not actually getting all dolled up to go on dates, but we can really use this time to build emotional intimacy with someone. So my husband and I did that. We would have very meaningful conversations about what we were looking for, our children, about our lives, our goals, our vision for the future. And we knew pretty quickly that we were soulmates. And I'm so blessed. And we have 9 children, my 4 and his 5, blended family, and match made in heaven. But also I'm so inspired to help others create this and create the love that they want and design the relationship of their dreams. And even if you're already in a happy marriage, to maybe just make it the greatest, the biggest, the most joyous, blessed relationship that you ever dreamed possible.
Yeah, so you're right there with people, again, practicing what you preach around integrity, having them find the most amazing relationship, whether the man of their woman of their dreams, whether they're in one now, they can have the most fulfilling relationship with you, or they can discover that man or woman of their dreams. And also, Betty, you didn't settle. How many times were you proposed to before you met the man of your dreams?
There was like 4 or 5 during those years.
So you were proposed to 4 or 5 times, and you said no because you weren't going to settle.
Yeah. And the thing is, for all of us out there, that we're never really taught how to have successful relationships. You'll be seeing a clip in a little bit, but we're never really taught how to have successful relationships. So I teach the skills to singles, to couples who are in good relationships but want to make them better. Those are the skills that I teach and that I have taught to couples over 30 years in workshops.
So Betty, I want to show that clip because I want to show everybody that. So please show the clip for Betty.
So let's talk about where it all begins. I mentioned that I am an Imago relationship therapist. And Imago is the Latin word for image. So according to our theory, when the time comes for us to choose a partner in life, we may have a conscious idea of what we're looking for. We know what we like. We may have a list of traits and qualities that we seek. But really, there are some unconscious processes going on here that by definition, we're completely unaware of. So we are unconsciously choosing someone who is like or in the image of Imago, our parents, because that person possesses a familiarity that we have experienced before. And that familiarity is really what causes the chemistry or physical attraction when we meet someone. It's not necessarily the most beautiful person in the room, but it's that unknown connection, someone like we have met them before, we feel like we know them. It's that familiarity. And really, in the romantic phase of a relationship, we are in love in that first stage, and PEA, which is the feel-good chemical, is released in our brains. And really, nature kind of drugs us or fools us in order to bring us together, because the purpose of us coming together is to really fulfill our tikkun. The tikkun is the Hebrew word for our correction. We are meant to repair, to heal, to transform, and to complete not only ourselves, but also our relationships. And often we know this tikkun is not easy. So couples may become unhappy. They may live separate or parallel lives. They may have exits out of the relationship, whether it's work or friends or, God willing, not affairs. And most of us know that half of all marriages, first marriages, end in divorce. It's about 72% for second marriages. And it's unfortunate because when we choose to divorce, we really miss out on that opportunity to stretch, to grow, and to correct as we are meant to. And whatever may have gone wrong or was left unfinished the first time around in our childhood with our parents can now be repaired, actually through this partner who is so similar. And by choosing a partner who is similar to our parents, we can correct and heal things from the past. We are in essence given another opportunity for real connection and real intimacy, a second chance to get it right. That's right. And another way to look at it is that we all grow up observing our parents. We are observing their relationship with each other, their relationship with us, and their relationship with the world. And we take what I call mental photos of what love looks like. We capture these images of what relationships look like, what love looks like. So for example, if my dad brings my mom flowers, like you do, Kenny, on Fridays, I took mental photos. That's what love looked like in our home. Or if my mom, for example, and this is true, would blow dry my dad's hair every morning before he went to work, mental photos, that's what love looked like in our family. And we all do this. And by the time we are old enough to come into a relationship of our own, we have created a really thick album of photos filled of what love looks like for us, what relationships look like for us. And these thick albums contain all the positive images of love that we've captured and the challenging ones. And we carry albums around with us and bring them to all of our relationships, not just our romantic relationships, but also a parent-child relationship. And so that's where I come in to help people navigate. If we each have different albums, how do we navigate these differences? And how do we become conscious about maybe taking out some of the negative or challenging photos and replacing them with new ones?
So you'll help people to repair and replace the photos. So you actually shared with me people who pick the same person over and over and over again.
Yes, a lot of people think that the solution to their problems is to get rid of the partner. But if we don't unravel that relational knot, and when we pull on it, like on a Chinese yo-yo, it's only going to get tighter. So we have to dissolve that knot. And replacing the partner, you will still encounter that same blockage at some point in the relationship. So wouldn't we rather dissolve it? If we've already invested this much time with someone in our life, wouldn't we want to resolve that issue instead of having to repeat it again with the next person?
So Betty, how do people reach you to work on their relationship, to meet the man or woman of their dreams?
Okay, so you can reach me on my website, relationshipcoachbetty.com. You can email me at bettymatz, M-A-T-Z, @hotmail.com, or you can call me at 786-728-6381. And I'm also on Facebook.
And I've referred people to Betty, and she is just the ultimate love coach. And so she can help you find the man or woman of your dreams, or just have the fullest, most amazing relationship, even if you're in a relationship. So is there any message you'd like to leave with everybody?
I just want to also say that I bring not only my 30 years of education and experience, but also my own personal journey to love, which at times was very painful, but I learned a lot, and I do share that when it's helpful. So I want to just give this to you, Ken, and all your viewers out there. And as the title of Dr. Brian Weiss's book says, only love is real. Thank you for having me.
I love you. Mwah. Love you, Betty.
Love you, Ken.
Okay, we're going to take a commercial break. Love you, Betty.
Love you.
Oh.
You've been listening to the Florida Love Show. Please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or ken at florida-love.com or on our website, www.florida-love.com. And if you'd like to advertise on the show and spread love in the Florida community, please let me know. Now back to the show.
Show. Yes, I got my love virus glasses on. One of the things that for me is that I believe in putting displays of love everywhere. In my contact book, everybody is love, like Betty Love and Judy Love and Kenny Love, and that way everybody shows up as love. So by having my love glasses on, that's all people can show up as is love. So again, I believe every day is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I love you all. And for some reason, we lost Michelle Love. And again, in this pandemic, with all the audio and what's going on, sometimes virtual stuff happens. So again, I really want to thank you for tuning in. Please wear your love glasses. Say I love you to everybody. And who can you give a rose to? I love you, love you, love you. Mwah. Have a beautiful, loving day and week.
You've been listening to the Florida Love Show, where we've been spreading love in the Florida community. For more information, please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or ken at florida-love.com or on our website, florida-love.com. See you next week, 3 p.m. Friday for the Friday Love Hour. Keep spreading love in your life and have a loving week.